Strike three, Volpe down looking. He does not like that call.
Well, it's the fact that the catcher set up in and had to reach away and still got the call, but the Yankees have had enough.
Well, I'm sure that Boone's been thrown out. And Diaz giving it as good as he's getting it, but Boone getting his money's worth. And he's showing the pitch that is being cut. And then he's mimicking Laus Diaz. Four Yankees have been called out on strikes tonight.
This is much more about than just Volpe's last pitch. This is the culmination, as you said, Michael, in some key spots.
As time passes and the weather gets a little bit warmer, so does his batting average and his home runs. That sure did hit his hands. This ball is just running in, and he can't get his hands out of the way. And out.
That's what you call a knuckle sandwich. Boone's thinking it should not be a strikeout. It should be a foul ball.
I agree. Shouldn't it be a foul ball? The ball didn't go in play. But I probably don't know the rules either.
Well, that is definitely Boone's argument. Boone thinks they're wrong. He's hot.
Oh, he's getting run right here, no doubt.
Now, did Aaron Boone just say that the ball also hit a part of the bat?
I think that's probably what he's arguing.
There's not a lot of opportunities here to get ejected out of a game as a manager with replay, but he believes he's right and stood up for his players.
There's a strike. Check swing by Matt, but still call the strike by DJ Rayburn. And here we go. He's saying that was not a strike. I didn't see him throw him out, but you can't argue balls and strikes, so he's obviously been thrown out. Yes, he has. He has been thrown out. And he is getting his money's worth. He has been angry at the strike zone, especially the low strike that's called on Judge, and then Matt Carpenter just took a called strike one. Jim Reynolds trying to break this up. But Boone trying to get his point across to DJ Rayburn, who's just trying to walk away. And now Carlos Mendoza, Boone's bench coach, doesn't want his manager to get suspended.
You know, Michael, I can only hope that, you know, hitters have bad at bats. They go back and watch the video. If umpires.
High fly ball, left field and deep, going back Gordon. He's on the track, he's at the wall, he leaps, it's off the wall. LeMahieu scores. Boyd is rounding third. Oh, they're going to call it a home run. The umpire said it is a home run. A 3-run shot by Torres, and the Yankees lead 5-0. I'm sure the Royals will take a look at it.
Alex Gordon, the left fielder, seemed to point up at the fan. as if to say maybe interference here.
It's going to be a tough call when they look at it.
Yeah, and that will get looked at.
What do you think, Davey? That's tough. Tough call.
Well, the fan clearly is reaching over. The fan is clearly reaching over and inhibited Gordon from going further and maybe snatching that and robbing a home run. That's, you know, all things considered, that's going to be a hard one to overturn. The call in the field was a home run.
Okay, they're about to make the call. Out. Called him out. Now, who does Aaron Boone argue with? That is an unbelievable call to call him out. He just got thrown out of the game, and it's so frustrating for a manager. That's one thing that replay has done. Who do you argue with? Who do you go nuts on? Because the person who made the call is back in Manhattan. But Boone just wants to take his frustration. I don't blame him, but the guys he's arguing with did not make they called it a home run. Check swing, but a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And that one just clips the outside corner. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Nobody on. Crowd of 29,057. Getting loud, and here comes Aaron Boone. He didn't like that call. Well, he must have been thrown out already because they would not allow him to be barking that much. Marty Foster giving it as good as he's getting it, but Boone is getting his money's worth. And Ron Culpa came over to bring it up. That is a fired up Aaron Boone.
Well, this is the culmination of several pitches, I think, from Aaron Boone, especially with regards to Aaron Judge. So this is what Aaron Boone is known for, protecting his hitters.
Strike 3. Maben thought it was ball 4. Has a word with Ben May.
Maybe you don't see argue very much, so not one of the guys that really questions a lot of calls. Balls away. They got to agree with you. Oh, this is a warning. When the umpire's staring at you in the dugout, you're better off just not saying anything because he's getting ready to throw you out.
And someone got thrown out, and it looks like it's Aaron Boone. Is he talking about savages in the box?
I think so. We're going to have to go to the press conference now. Now you got to stick around. In my mind, when you're staring in the dugout as an umpire, you're almost picking a fight. And Tom Hallian's going to come in. But, you know, why don't you just tell your home plate umpire before this happens, quit looking in the dugout.
And now he's going at it again. I don't know if he just threw out Josh Bard.
Michael, you might be managing for this.
Oh, it's Gardner.
CeCe just got thrown out, too. There's several players that have been thrown out.
Wow.
Not only by the home plate umpire, by the first base umpire.
So the first base umpire threw out Gardner. That's why he's arguing with him. That's Phil Cuzzy.
We have multiple players thrown out by 2 different umpires.
Well, you see, Maben was saying how much it missed, and then Gardner was hitting the top of the dugout again. I don't know if that's what got him thrown out. Watch the home plate umpire after Maben went back to the dugout. He's looking over.
Yeah, that
gone.
That to me is just picking a fight. I mean, Coney, you've been over there before. I mean, there's no reason for the umpire to be in your dugout.
Now, Cuzzy just told him, you can see by the hand motion, you got thrown out for banging the top of the dugout. It's become a thing now. It's 3 games where he's seen him do it, and I guess the word is going around umpires. If that happens, let's throw him out. We can't have that. And that was his one final exclamation point. I don't understand why that's something that gets you ejected. You're not cursing at the umpire, not saying the magic word. You're just showing aggression in the dugout, which is away from what the fans could see.
Trying to wake up the bats, you know.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Michael. Word is out. And that last video where the T-shirts are made up and the whole savages in the box thing, umpires look at social media too. So there's no doubt that the radar is up among the umpires for the Yankees, right?
This is right before he was thrown out. And they threw him out. You read his lips, 4 strikes. Balls. Away. Aaron Boone has been thrown out of the game. He was just in the face of the home plate umpire, Edwin Moscoso. He keeps saying he's missed 4 calls. Now he's talking to the crew chief, Chris Guccione, who had to separate him from Moscoso. They were nose to nose. And now he's going back for more. He's already been thrown out.
Yeah, this is what drives you crazy. The umpires can walk away, but you can't walk away, or you can't do certain things as a player or a manager. And Aaron Boone is just questioning, you know, there has been a lot of borderline calls that are not going Clark Schmidt's way. They have immediate access to video now, so you can call, you can see balls and strikes.
I think his argument
out as a closer. Maybe the back injury or knee, something happened that his elbow dropped. The sinker wasn't there, all over the place. And once that elbow,
looks like Boone's going to get thrown out. He's still arguing about Andujar. I'll give him credit. Moscoso is giving him some time. You're not supposed to argue balls and strikes. Andy Fletcher, the crew chief, separates him and says, all right, go back to the dugout. They gave him a lot of room there, Jeff. Looks like he's trying to get thrown out. Unless he has been thrown out already, because there's no way they'd give him that much latitude.
right, exactly. I don't think you're allowed to argue balls and strikes anyway. It's an immediate ejection.
Yeah, he was thrown out. That's why. Yeah, right there, they threw him out, and then he came out and